You know the famous food in Uttar Pradesh?
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am,
Yeah, just a minute.
ma'am, I don't know the famous food of Uttar Pradesh, but in Uttar Pradesh there is Kanpur, where I am from. The famous food is dahi jalebi.
Okay. How long are you staying in Indo?
I I am staying approximately 8 years.
Okay, 8 years.
Um, yes, ma'am, you can ask.
Soumya, do you want to say anything?
Ma'am, I know
Yeah,
um,
say.
what is the food favorite food of Madhya Pradesh?
Okay, yeah, you can say.
Poha.
Poha. Do you like poha?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, Soumya. Okay, yes, Jyoti. Now you can say.
ma'am. I also know the famous food of West Bengal.
Okay, say what is that?
Ma'am, in sweets there is most is just gulla, and in food there is sorche ilis. It was a fish named ilish.
Okay, Jyoti. Okay,
Ma'am,
Daksh.
it was a
Yes,
traditional.
I'm sorry. Yes, Jyoti.
Ma'am, it was a traditional dish.
It was the traditional dish. Okay, one day we will talk about food. That time you can say how to prepare that or how do they prepare. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Daksh. Okay, Daksh. Have you ever visited Himalayas, Himachal, Uttarakhand, Jammu?
No, ma'am. But I have planned. My family has planned to visit Jammu Kashmir in October or September.
Okay, that means you are going to visit those places. Okay,
Yes,
why? Who chose Jammu and Kashmir? Who chose that place?
ma'am. Actually, my grandfather and my grandmother lived in Jammu Kashmir, but then they come here.
Then they moved to Uttar Pradesh.
No,
Is it
ma'am. Then they go to Indore.
Indore? Then you said your native state is Uttar Pradesh.
Ma'am, means I born there.
Okay, you was born there.
Yes.
Do you know anything about Himalayas?
No, I don't visit Himalayas.
No, I'm asking, do you know anything about Himalayas?
Himalayas are big and the
Okay, they are very big
and they and they have 7 sisters.
seven sisters. That means they are in Northeast.
No, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, it's okay, no issues. Okay, especially the Northeastern states are called seven sisters. Can you say seven sisters' names?
No, I don't remember. But I stud in our book there is chapter.
Okay. Can I ask you some questions about India?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, which standard do you study?
I study in 6th class.
Sure, then I can ask you. What is the capital of India?
Delhi.
Okay, which is our national bird?
Uh, Peacock.
Okay, which is our national animal?
Tiger.
Okay. Uh, what's the color of our national flag?
National flag color is orange, white, and green.
Okay. Why did they choose these three colors?
Because orange color is for our uh, because because uh, uh,
It's okay, Pat. Tomorrow you can answer this question. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, but I know about the green color because about our harvesting and the grains are green, so that they choose green color.
It shows the fertility and prosperity of our nation. Very good. Okay. Do you know anything about Madhya Pradesh? What are the famous places in Madhya Pradesh?
I don't know in Madhya Pradesh, but in Indore there is Vijayanagar, Inox, and Sarafa, Chappan, and many.
Okay. Do you like to learn history?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you say any king's name which you like most in the history?
Mm, uh, uh, Now in my social book, the history is going on, so I am studying how the living of Rajasthan.
Okay, living of Rajasthan. Okay, Dax, it was a nice conversation to me.
Yes, ma'am, from my side.
Hi, Tanishk.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Ma'am, I am fine.
Okay, how was your day?
Ma'am, it was great.
Okay, where are you from?
I am from Mandla, Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, which class do you study in?
Ma'am, I study in class 7th.
Come again?
I study in class 7th.
Okay, seventh.
Yes.
Okay, which subject do you like most?
I like maths subject.
Math subject.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you like history and science?
No, ma'am.
No. Why?
Because this.
Okay. Because?
Because the subject are in very bore.
Okay, it will be very bore. Okay, which one will be very bore? Science or social?
Social science.
Social science. Okay. Uh, what are the famous places in your state?
Kana National Park.
Come again?
Ma'am, Kana National Park.
Okay. Have you ever visited that national park?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Have you visited any other national park?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you say that national park name?
Ma'am, Gir National Park in Gujarat.
Okay. What did you see there? What are the animals have you seen there?
Ma'am, lion, crocodile, peacock, deers, and
Okay. Which animal do you like most among them?
ma'am, lion.
Okay. Why?
Ma'am, because lion is a king of forest.
King of forest. Okay. How do you feel? Okay. How did you feel when you see the lion? when you saw it?
My,
Tanish?
ma'am, I am feeling very surprised because I see lion in first time in Gir National Park.
Okay, you saw that first time.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
have you seen tiger?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where have you seen?
Ma'am, in Bilaspur.
In Bilaspur. Is it a zoo or a national park?
Zoo.
Zoo. Okay,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
many zoos or national park have you visited till now?
Ma'am, one zoo and one national park.
Okay. Which animal haven't you seen?
Ma'am, please repeat again.
Yeah. Which animal haven't you seen?
Ma'am, where?
I mean, for example, there are, you told you have visited one zoo and one national park. Okay, but still you haven't seen some animals like zebra. Like that, I'm asking. Have you seen all the animals?
No, ma'am.
No. Yeah. What are the other animals you haven't seen?
Ma'am, white tiger,
Okay.
uh, leopard,
Okay.
bears.
Yes, you told you saw that in Gir National Park.
Ma'am, in zoo.
Okay. Then, have you
Ma'am,
seen giraffe, zebra?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Do you like desert?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For example, if you get chance to visit any place like desert or hill stations, which one would you choose? Desert or hill station? Tanishq?
Des- ma'am, desert area.
Desert.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you choose that?
Ma'am, because forest are very and many animals in forest.
Okay, but desert means you don't have that much vegetation. It only filled with sands.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you know what type of animal will live in desert? Which animal
My
will live in desert?
Um, elephant, tiger.
Okay.
uh,
Yes, Soumya.
I can tell
Yes.
ma'am,
man camel.
Okay. Yes, Jyoti, you can.
ma'am, in animals there is camels, and in plants there is most of its cactus.
Okay. Mostly cactus. Okay, yes, Tanishq, you can continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Tanishq, do you like camels? Have you ever seen camel?
Yes, ma'am.
Where have you seen?
I'm in Gujarat.
In Gujarat. Okay,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
many states have you visited?
Mm, I'm 4 to 5 states.
Okay, can you say those states' names?
Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Kerala, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh.
Okay. Did you notice any difference between these states? What are the difference between these states?
Tamil Nadu is in other languages and sea area.
Okay.
And Gujarat, Gujarat and camels and sea and Chhattisgarh and temples in Chhattisgarh and
And okay, which state are you planning to visit next?
no don't no
Okay.
plan and no planning to visit other states.
Okay. What are the states?
What, ma'am?
Okay, what are the next states? Can you say the states' names?
No, ma'am. No, no idea to visit to next states.
Okay. Does your mother like to travel?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Does your father like to travel?
No, ma'am.
No. Do you like to travel?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay. Which mode of transportation do you like to travel?
Ma'am, in train.
Okay. Train.
What, ma'am?
Train. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good, Tanishq. It was a nice conversation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can you all see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Do you all know parts of speech?
Yes, ma'am, I know.
Okay. What about others?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Tomorrow we will learn this what is parts of speech and why we have to learn it. Okay. If you're learning any new thing means first you should know why we have to learn that. Okay, there are 8 parts of speech. We will learn this one by one. Now, can you remember the 14 question words? I mean, first 7 question words.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, Jyoti, you can say first 7 question words.
Yes, ma'am. WH questions. When, time, where, place, who, person, why, reason, what, object, which, choice, whose, position.
Okay, very good, Jyoti. Then Daksh. Daksh, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. When, time, where, place, who, person, why, reason, what, object, idea, action, which, choice, whose, position.
Okay, very good. Then Soumya.
When, time, where, place, who, person, why, reason, What object, idea, action, which choice, whose position, whom, person, how, manner.
Okay, very good, Soumya. Then Tanishq.
Yes, ma'am. When, time, where, place, who, person, why, reason, what, object, idea, action, which, choice, whose, position, whom, person, how, manner.
Okay, very good. Then Parth.
Yes, ma'am. When, time, where, place, who, person, why, reason, what, object, idea, action, which, choice, whose, position.
Okay, very good, Parth. Okay, Parth.
Yes, ma'am.
What are modal auxiliary?
Ma'am, model auxiliaries are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must.
Okay, very good. Soumya.
Ma'am, what?
What is semi modals? What are semi modals?
Need, dare, used to, or to.
Very good, Soumya. Then Tanishq.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are do verbs?
Ma'am, do verbs are do, does, did.
Okay, do, does, did. Have verb?
Have, are, has, have, had.
Okay, very good, Tanishq. Then Daksh.
Yes, ma'am.
What are be verbs?
Be verbs is, am, are, was, were.
Okay. In this, what are used for present tense?
Is, am, are,
For the past tense?
was, were.
Okay, very good, Tanishq. Then
Ma'am,
Jyoti.
Daksh.
Okay, Daksh. Yeah, very good. Then Jyoti.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many types are there in auxiliary verb?
Ma'am, there are two type of auxiliary verb, primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary.
Okay. Uh, do we have any type under primary auxiliary?
Yes, ma'am, there are three type: be verb, do verb, have verb.
Okay. Okay, listen all of you. Okay.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
all have to practice present indefinite tense. Okay, at home. Practice it with seven pronouns. Okay. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. And then you have to learn three forms of the verb. Okay. That is your homework. Okay, do you have any questions or doubts you can ask me? Otherwise, you all can leave. Bye. Have a good night.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Path.
Ma'am, can you tell again?
I mean, you have to revise. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to practice present indefinite tense at home. Can you remember
Okay.
subject plus verb? Okay. You have to practice it with all the seven pronouns. I,
Okay, ma'am.
you, we, they, he, she, it. And you
Okay,
have to
ma'am.
learn three forms of the verb. For example, eat, ate, eaten, drink, drank, drunk, like, liked. Like that, you have to learn three forms of the verbs too. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now you all can leave. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye, ma'am. Good night, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Good
Bye,
night,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, good night.